Welcome to CatchItLive.com's High School Basketball Game of the Week, presented by Southern States of Milford, at the corner of Route 14 and Williamsville Road in Milford.
Let's welcome today's host, live and local and world-famous, Anthony Joseph.
Hello, everyone. It's the Milford Bucks taking on Westminster Owls, and just underway 2-0 as Milford attempts their first shot, and it rolls in 2-2. B.J. Joseph, the head coach for the Milford Bucks. Westminster back the other way. Good passing inside. And the rebound and the finish by the big man, number 43. Now we're going back the other way. Manzo, the point guard for Milford. Top of the key. Dribbling. Man to man. He dribbles inside, loses it. And now they're going the other way. I believe that was a foul. 6:48. Westminster 4, Milford 2. Starting lineup for your Milford Bucks: Jalen Stevenson, Tykees Harris, Jason Parker, Octavian Wilson, and Shakur Manzo, the junior point guard, 5'6". Kern, the guard, 5'11". Gets it into the big man, number 43. That's Nick Ellison, the senior forward. He's 6'9". Goes inside, rebounded by Milford, number 23. He's going back the other way. And that's Harris. Harris still has the ball. On the wing. Shot, no good. Ellison the rebound for Westminster. Threw it inside, and a foul. With a foul on Milford. 6:10 just underway. 4-2's the score. The Bucks trailing. Darius Clifton at the line. Dribbling. Shoots. Does not get the roll. He's going to get another one. Bends his knees, releases the ball, and it's rebounded by number 25. And that's Wilson. Manzo, he's inside, loses the handle. He's fighting for the ball, gets it back to Wilson. He's top of the key. He wants to go inside, driving in the lane. Rebound by Harris, and a putback. 4-4. 5:48 in the first period. Allison inside, passes it back to Kern, the guard. Now on the wing to shoot. In and out. As the Owls definitely has some height. Allison is 6'9". And he gets the rebound. No good, and it goes out of bounds. 5:29, 4-4. Harris inbounds it. Gives it to Wilson. Wilson dribbling the ball. He's in the front court, matched up against the big man, Ellis. He goes inside with a fake and no good. 34 throws it back the other way, picked off by number 23. He's inside, attempts a shot, bounces off the rim, and that's Wilson with the putback and the basket. 6-4, Milford on top, 4:58 in the first quarter. Throws it inside, back to Kern, the point guard. In and out. And Wilson trying to get the rebound, goes out of bounds. Milford 6, the Owls 4, 4:44. And the tallest for Milford stands at 6'2". Inbounded, number 5, back to number 15. He shoots, no good. And Manzo with the rebound. Throws it to Wilson. And now we're going the other way. Now Wilson steals it back. Good effort by Octavian Wilson. Showing a lot of effort so far for the Milford Bucks. 4:19. 6-4. We're live at the Governor's Challenge at the Wycomico Youth and Civic Center in Salisbury, Maryland. Inbound by number 34. Kern, the senior, dribbles. Manzo's defending. He dribbles to his right. Now he's going to go in the corner. Back to the big man in the paint, and he gets the basket. 4:02. 6-6. Manzo now dribbling against Kern. He dribbles inside, and he gets the basket. 8-6. 3:50 first period. Kern now going the other way. Locked up against Manzo. He's in the corner. Throws the ball up. Rebounded by Ellison, the big man, and he puts in the bucket. But he's limping back the other way. And now sub's going to replace Ellis. Back to number 15. That's Jason Parker. The forward, 6'2". Top of the key. Dribbles, fakes, drives it inside. No good. Rebounded by Ellis. He throws it back the other way to number 15. And the jumper no good, but the putback by number 5 was successful. 10-8. 3:09. And Ellis is going to stay in this game. Number 23 dribbles. That's Harris. He throws it up. No good. .252. 10-8 to score. And Nick Ellis, the senior, he's still going to stay in, even though he's limping. But at 6'9", he's still a big presence. Number 15's getting ready to inbound it. Devin Kurt, the guard, the senior, 6'1", throws it back to Kern. Kern's in the corner, throws it inside number 42, trying to get it to the big man, Ellis. And the turnover by the Owls. Now Milford has the ball. Manzo going to take the ball up. 2:35. Gets it in a corner to number 23. And that's Harris, one of the playmakers. He dribbles. Gets it to number 22, the sophomore. No good. Rebounded by Parker. And that's in and out. .217. Milford 8, the Owls 10. And Milford's hanging in. B.J. Joseph, the head coach for the Bucks, has to be pleased. His team is prepared and ready to go. They're looking for their first victory on the season as they are 0-5. But they've been in all those close games, just not been able to seal the deal. And now Ellison, the big man, finally going to the bench at the 2:17 mark in the first period. Number 34 replaces him. Dalton Myers, the senior, he's 6'7". They have some length, the Owls do. In and out by Harris. His jumper was no good. Number 11, he dribbles. Connor Lulay, the guard. He's in the corner. Gets it back to number 5, Clifton. And he loses control. Manzo gets it. Heaves it to number 23. He goes inside, penetrates, dumps it off to Parker. Parker just too strong. Inside to number 42, Ryan Gomes, 6'9". He just entered in. .6'9" in 6'7". Myers and Gomes, and Ellis, 6'9", the senior, on the bench. 128, Milford 8, Westminster 12. Number 23 with the ball, that's Tykees Harris. Gets it back to Manzo. Looking for Shemai Hanser. He's in the corner, wide open. Parker doesn't see him. Harris is in the corner. on the far side. Hansler's wide open. Manzo, top of the key, does not see him. Manzo back to Harris. He launches it. No good. Too strong. And the rebound by number 42, Gomes. Now they're pushing it the other way. Gomes has it. I believe Milford committed a foul. 44.1 seconds in the first quarter. 12-8 the score. Wilson's getting ready to come back in. Harris going to the bench. And number 12 seeing his first action, Eric Jensen, the senior guard, 5'9" for the Bucks. Westminster launches the shot, no good. And double dribble, we're going the other way. Westminster subbing again, number 14 coming in. Number 15 going to the bench. Correa. Jensen with the ball. He's in the backcourt. Got Wilson with him. Hands are wide open. Now he finally has the ball. He dribbles. Jensen. Back to Hanser. Back to Jensen, top of the key. Back to Hanser in the corner, wide open. Now Gomes side to Parker, no good. 1 second, gets it back to Gomes, the last shot. Seeing if it's going to fall. And it doesn't count. 12-8 at the end of the first quarter, with Westminster leading the Milford Bucks. You're listening to CatchItLive.com's High School Basketball Game of the Week, presented by Southern States of Milford. We'll be back after this.
Abbott's Grill is a sure shot for a great happy hour every Monday through Saturday from 3 to 7 p.m. Tip off your night with freshly shucked oysters from our raw bar for only 50 cents each. Or try a half pound of delicious steamed shrimp for only $6.95. Happy hour also features $4 orange crushes, $2 PBR drafts, and $1 off all draft beers, rail drinks, and house wines. With the best selection of local and national craft beers, 17 screens for sports, and live entertainment Friday and Saturday nights, Abbott's Grill is the place to be for a fun night out with friends. Abbott's Grill, 249 Northeast Front Street in Milford. Gather at the grill.
And we're back live at the Wycomico Youth and Civic Center, just underway in the second period. Milford with the ball. Octavian Wilson throws it back to Manzo. Gets it back to Hanser in the corner. Throws it inside to Parker, and he gets the bucket, 12-10. And Ellis back in the game for the Westminster Owls. And another turnover. Parker takes it back the other way with the layup and the bucket, 12-12. Manzo playing good defense. Now they throw it back inside. Trying to get it to Ellis. Unsuccessful. The turnover back the other way. Wilson throws it up. Basket doesn't fall. Wilson throws it up. Gets the extra bounce.
$6 burger nights, Mondays from 3 to 7. Abbott's Grill in the Riverwalk Shopping Center in Milford.
Wilson, his second attempt, throws it up, and he drains it. 14-12, Milford on top. 7:02, second period. Throws it inside to the big man, Ellis. He loses it. Milford back the other way. Wilson inbounds it to Manzo. He's in the backcourt. Some pressure now. Back to Manzo. Back to Parker. He's got to watch. Didn't get the charge. Ellis with the rebound. Parker steals it. Should be a foul on Ellis. Has the height advantage over Parker. Parker only standing at 6'2". 6:36, 14-12 is the score. Milford out front. Now Ellis going back to the bench. Gomes coming back to replace him. Gomes is 6'9". He's just a sophomore. Parker bends his knees, no good, too strong. And number 34 with the rebound, Dalton Myers, 6'7" forward. Throws it inside to number 42, Gomes. He gets the jumper. Manzo with the ball, 16-14. Throws it back to Hanser. Wide open, nice look, and he gets the three. 19-14. Back inside for the Owls and the bucket. That's number 5, Darius Clifton, the senior for the Westminster Owls. Parker gets it back to Hanser. Open look again. Another three. In and out. Rebound by Wilson. He lost it. Westminster with the ball. And number 11 loses it. Could not maintain possession. Connor Lulay. And Gomes lost the ball, so it's Milford's possession. Wilson getting ready to inbound it. Gomes going to the bench. Number 33 coming in, Skylar Schaffer. The forward, 6'6" for Westminster. Harris takes the ball up. He's got Hanser wide open again. I don't know why they don't feed him the ball. He already hit an early three. Hanser gets it back. Wilson dribbles, locked up against Kern. Gets it back to Harris. He's got Hanser. Throws it inside. No good, as it was blocked by number 34, Dalton Myers. Rebounded by Parker. He throws it up, no good. Kern gets the rebound. We're going back the other way. Clifton gets it back to Kern. Kern tempted the shot, no good. Lulay steals it. Then Harris steals it from him. And Harris steals the shot. And the ball rolls near the announce table. 3:47, second quarter. 19-18. Milford on top.
Thank you for tuning in Catch It Live, sponsored by Weller's Utility Trailers, BringMeGas.com, Weller's Clearance Center, and Walls Service Center. We hope you enjoy the show, and as always, have a fine day.
And a first attempt, no good by Harris, going back the other way. Lulay with the ball, dribbles, passes it to Kern. It's in the corner, back to Lulay. That far corner. Kern attempts the shot, and he gets the bucket. 3:28, 21-21. Harris takes the ball up at midcourt, gets it back to Wilson. It's on this left wing, gets it back to Harris. Hands are wide open, attempts another three, no good. Tries to get the rebound, goes through his hands. 33 getting ready to inbound it. Throws it into Lulay. Lulay dribbles. Throws it inside to number 25. Back to Lule. He dribbles on this far side. Top of the key now. Continue the dribble. Back to Kern in the corner. Attempts the shot. No good. Goes out of bounds. Milford ball. Wilson getting ready to inbound it. Throws it back to Harris. Tyke Harris, the junior, 6'1". He loses the handle. Kern with the steal, with the layup, and a put back by Lule, and the bucket. 23-21, the Westminster Owls, 2:12 in the second quarter. Harris back the other way, and it's a foul, I believe, on number 42, Gomes. And it's a pushing foul. 2 shots. To 23, 2:08, second quarter. Lule back with the ball. Throws it back to number 25, Bullock. Throws it back to Kern in the corner. He loses it. Stolen by Harris, back the other way with the putback. And the foul basket, no good. And to our right, we have the Washington Jaguars taking on the Woodbridge Raiders. Woodbridge 15, Washington 20. Second period, 2:19 remaining before halftime in that game. 2 games going on at the same time at the Governor's Challenge. We're at court number 1, Milford between the Westminster Owls. And the second shot by Harris. It's 25-23. Both shots good. 1:48 before halftime. Number 33 going to inbound it. No, now he's going the other way. He's going to go to the bench. Clifton's going to inbound it instead. Clifton re-entered. Zach Meads getting his first action, the senior, 5'8". Gets it inside to Gomes. No good, too strong. Back the other way. Parker with the rebound. Throws it back to Harris. Back to Hanser. He throws it inside, trying to get his man Parker. He couldn't control it. Wilson with the rebound. (27-23), a minute 14 before halftime. Stolen by Wilson. That's Harris inside. Throws it inside to Parker. Too strong. Rebounded by Clifton. Meads throws it inside. And they could not control it. Goes out of bounds. 56.2 seconds. 27-23. Milford with the lead. Gomes now comes to the bench. Myers replaces him for Westminster. Kern with the rebound. Myers in the corner. Back to number 25, Nick Bullock. And his shot was no good. Milford with the rebound. Harris slowing it down. Had his hands on his hips. Still got him. Harris, they're just trying to slow it down. Fast-paced tempo takes a lot out of you. 22 seconds, 27-23. Harris dribbles inside, dumps it off to Parker. Could not get the roll. And that's Lule back the other way for Westminster. 11 seconds. Myers throws it off. Kearns in the corner by himself. Back to Lule. He was fouled, wasn't called. And that was a good shot. That's the last bucket before halftime. A three-pointer, 27-26. As the Westminster Owls taking on the Milford Bucks at the Governor's Challenge at the Wycomico Youth and Civic Center. You're listening to CatchItLive.com's High School Basketball Game of the Week, presented by Southern States of Milford. We'll be back after this.
When a severe storm strikes, don't get caught without power. Rely on a Generac generator from Satterfield and Ryan, your electrical contractors. With a Generac generator, it immediately starts when the power goes out and will shut off when the power comes back on. Satterfield and Ryan sells the finest standby generators from 7 to 150 kilowatts. Satterfield and Ryan is your authorized dealer and repair center for Generac standby generators. Generac is also your source for all your residential, agricultural, and commercial generator needs. Visit Satterfield and Ryan's website at delawaregenerators.net. And remember, get the job done right the first time.
Hey everybody, Jim Weller here from Weller's in Bridgeville and Ellendale, talking to you today about carports. We sell carports. They include delivery and setup right to your yard. You can get a 12 by 21 for as little as $695. Give us a call or come see us today. Hey everybody, Jim Weller here from Weller's in Ellendale and Bridgeville, talking to you about this energy efficient eye heater. For only $177, you can get a heater that will heat 1,000 square feet on just pennies a day. So if you need some cheap heat, come on into Weller's in Ellendale or Bridgeville.
Hey, this is Colin Walls of Walls Service Center in downtown Milford, letting you know we do all types of auto repairs, including brakes, struts and shocks, tune-ups and timing belts, and we specialize in custom exhausts. We've been in this business since 1958, so we understand what our customers' needs are. So if you're looking for a new repair shop, come to the old repair shop, Walls Service Center, Front Street in downtown Milford.
Got metal? Get it to Fitzgerald's Salvage and Recycling. Fitzgerald's pays you cash. Fitzgerald's Salvage and Recycling is environmentally friendly and helping to keep Delmarva clean and green by recycling. So bring your copper, aluminum, and brass, stainless steel, wire, lead, light iron, heavy steel, tractors, farm equipment, lawnmowers, and appliances, barbecue grills, aluminum cans, even cars and trucks. Fitzgerald's is local and family-owned since 1935. Jesus recycles people, Fitzgerald's recycles cars. If you're tired of coming home at the end of the day with cold, wet feet, get over to Southern States of Milford and try Red Wing boots on for size. Red Wing's waterproofing insulation assures your feet stay dry and comfortable all day long. And the exclusive Red Wing King Toe boot gives your feet 44% more room than regular work boots. Whether you spend your day climbing ladders, tilling the soil, or building something new, Red Wing's flexible membrane allows your boots to conform to your feet, not the other way around. Call 422-8066 or stop by Southern States of Milford on Williamsville Road today.
Today's Wireless Connection brought to you by Wireless Zone, with 3 locations in Milford, Harrington, and Middletown.
Looking for a great place to catch all the NFL action this Sunday? Gather your friends and get to Abbott's Grill and see all the games with our NFL Sunday ticket on 17 screens, including the highlight games of the day on our projection screen. Special game day menu includes pork tacos, nachos, cheesesteaks, steamed shrimp and crab fries, plus freshly shucked oysters for only 50 cents each. Beer specials and a $5 Make It Your Way Bloody Mary bar guarantee you won't go thirsty. Not to mention, we always have a great selection of craft beers on tap. Abbott's Grill, your best bet for Sunday football.
Let's welcome today's host, live and local and world famous, Anthony Joseph.
And we're back live at the Governor's Challenge at the Wycomico Youth and Civic Center in Salisbury, Maryland. And the Milford Bucks and B.J. Joseph striving to earn their first victory on the season as they want to get it to today, as they will play tomorrow They will be game number 38, as 38 games total at the Governor's Challenge, and they will be taking on the Parkside Rams. But today's a game at hand. They're game number 21, as they are locked up against the Westminster Owls, and it's a close one, 27-26. And Milford, just one of the Delaware teams competing at the Governor's Challenge. You also have the Cape Vikings, and we're going to get to see the Cape Vikings and their head coach, Steve Ray. They're 5-1, and they're going to take on the Easton Warriors, as I'm looking forward to call that game, as the Warriors 7-0, and we're going to see how good the Cape Vikings really is in the early stages on the season. Meanwhile, besides the Vikings, you have the Delmar Wildcats competing. Delmarva Christian, Indian River, Laurel, Seaford, Sussex Central, Sussex Tech, and the Woodbridge Raiders, which is on court number 2, taking on the Washington Jaguars, and they are at halftime, and that's where we are. 27-26, Milford out on top. We're going to take another timeout. You're listening to Catch It Live's high school basketball coverage as it's presented by Southern States of Milford. We'll be back after this.
Hey everybody, Jim Weller here from Weller's in Bridgeville and Ellendale, talking to you today about carports. We sell carports. They include delivery and setup right to your yard. You can get a 12 by 21 for as little as $695. Give us a call or come see us today. Hey everybody, Jim Weller here from Weller's in Ellendale and Bridgeville, talking to you about this energy efficient eye heater. For only $177, you can get a heater that will heat 1,000 square feet on just pennies a day. So if you need some cheap heat, come on into Weller's in Ellendale or Bridgeville.
Hey, this is Colin Walls of Walls Service Center in downtown Milford, letting you know we do all types of auto repairs, including brakes, struts and shocks, tune-ups and timing belts, and we specialize in custom exhausts. We've been in this business since 1958, so we understand what our customers' needs are. So if you're looking for a new repair shop, come to the old repair shop, Walls Service Center, Front Street in downtown Milford.
Got metal? Get it to Fitzgerald Salvage and Recycling. Fitzgerald's pays you cash. Fitzgerald Salvage and Recycling is environmentally friendly and helping to keep Delmarva clean and green by recycling. So bring your copper, aluminum, and brass, stainless steel, wire, lead, light iron, heavy steel, tractors, farm equipment, lawnmowers, and appliances, barbecue grills, aluminum cans, even cars and trucks. Fitzgerald's is local and family-owned since 1935. Jesus recycles people. Fitzgerald's recycles cars. If you're tired of coming home at the end of the day with cold, wet feet, get over to Southern States of Milford and try Red Wing boots on for size. Red Wing's waterproofing insulation assures your feet stay dry and comfortable all day long. And the exclusive Red Wing King Toe boot gives your feet 44% more room than regular work boots. Whether you spend your day climbing ladders, tilling the soil, or building something new, Red Wing's flexible membrane allows your boots to conform to your feet, not the other way around. Call 422-8066 or stop by Southern States of Milford on Williamsville Road today.
When a severe storm strikes, don't get caught without power. Rely on a Generac generator from Satterfield and Ryan, your electrical contractors. With a Generac generator, it immediately starts when the power goes out and will shut off when the power comes back on. Satterfield and Ryan sells the finest standby generators from 7 to 150 kilowatts. Satterfield and Ryan is your authorized dealer and repair center for Generac standby generators. Generac is also your source for all your residential, agricultural, and commercial generator needs. Visit Satterfield and Ryan's website at delawaregenerators.net. And remember, get the job done right the first time.
Sure Shot for a great happy hour every Monday through Saturday from 3 to 7 p.m. Tip off your night with freshly shucked oysters from our raw bar for only 50 cents each. Or try a half pound of delicious steamed shrimp for only $6.95. Happy hour also features $4 orange crushes, $2 PBR drafts, and $1 off.
Today's Wireless Connection brought to you by Wireless Zone, with 3 locations in Milford, Harrington, and Middletown. Today's game sponsors are Weller's Utility Trailers in Bridgeville, Walls Service Center in Milford, Abbott's Grill in Milford, Satterfield and Ryan, Fitzgerald Salvage and Recycling, Wireless Zone in Milford, Harrington, and Middletown, Southern States of Milford, BringMeGas.com, and Weller's Clearance Center. A big thank you to all our sponsors. Enjoy today's game.
Welcome to CatchItLive.com's High School Basketball Game of the Week, presented by Southern States of Milford, at the corner of Route 14 and Williamsville Road in Milford.
Let's welcome today's host, live and local and world famous, Anthony Joseph.
And we're back live at the Governor's Challenge as getting ready to start the Milford Bucks taking on, in the third quarter, the Westminster Owls, 27-26. As also on court number 2, you have the Woodbridge Raiders, they're the home team, taking on the Washington Jaguars, 21-24. Still at halftime as they trail. And Woodbridge, they have that one loss on the season at the hands of the Polytech Panthers, and their rematch, Woodbridge will take on Polytech January the 8th, 5:15 game time, as we will have that game, as the pregame will start at 5 o'clock, and looking forward to that. Just underway in the third quarter, inbounds from the Westminster Owls, and that was Kern. Ellis back on the floor. And number 5, Clifton, went to the floor. But Kern, he's going to attempt a shot. 7:52 in the third quarter. Kern bends his knees, takes his time, throws it up, and he gets the bounce. 27-27. Bends his knees once again, attempts his second shot, and that was too strong. Rebounded by Parker, he loses it, and Ellis with the rebound and the 2 points. 29-27, 7:42. Harris gets it back to Manzo. And Washington and Woodbridge, they're getting ready to start the third quarter. 24-21, Woodbridge losing. This game between Milford and Westminster, 29-27. Westminster with the lead. Harris throws it back, top of the key to Wilson. He throws it to Manzo in the corner. He dribbles. And he throws it inside to Wilson, and that's a travel. With Milford with the turnover. Kern with the ball for Westminster. He dribbles, throws it inside. Number 34, that's Dalton Myers. He goes to the hoop and the bucket.
Gather at the grill for $6 specialty burgers Monday night, Abbott's Grill in the Milford Riverwalk Shopping Center.
.651, third period. Milford started the third quarter leading 27-26. Westminster now out front, 31-27. And number 34, Myers, completes the three-point play. Had the bucket and the foul. Now the other way, Wilson with the layup. And the 2 points, they needed it. 32-29. Back the other way, Kern pushing the ball quickly. Now he has the ball, top of the key. Goes in the lane. Gets it back to Clifton. Back to Kern. Now he's all the way back to midcourt. Now they get it back inside. That's Myers. He dribbles. Throws it to Kern. He attempts a jumper. No good. Number 23 with the ball. That's Harris. He attempts the jumper, and it's good. 31-32, Westminster with the lead. 6:04. Kern dumps it inside to Ellis. Back to number 15, too strong. Number 22, that's Hanser. Has the ball. Gets it back to Harris. Wilson attempted the shot, no good. Kern dribbles. Now he throws it the other way to Clifton in the corner. Back to Myers. No good. I believe that was a foul by number 15, Parker. And he's disgusted. Non-shooting foul. Ellis in the wing. He throws it back to Kern on that far side. Throws it back to Myers. Dribbles, and he gets the layup. Myers getting some big baskets for the Westminster Owls. 34-31. 5:15, third quarter. Milford now trails. And number 32 with the putback. (34-33). Westminster the home team, and they're leading. Kern throws it inside to Ellis, uncontested. As Parker got his hand on it, on the Ellis late, and he's going to try to complete a three-point play. 36-33, 4:59. Third quarter, Ellis, and it's too strong. Rebounded by Parker. And the bucket, 36-36. 4:40 Kern. Throws it inside. Ellis could not maintain possession. And he looks winded. Nick Allison, he's going to go to the bench.
BringMeGas.com. Propane tanks delivered directly to your grill. BringMeGas.com.
Myers gets the ball, attempts the shot, and another bucket. He's on fire. Dalton Myers for the Westminster Owls, 38-36. And that was number 22 with the shot. No good. Hanser. .422. Inbounded. Back to number 32. Kern with the rebound. Dumps it inside to Clifton, and the shot. And that's Harris dribbling for Milford, and that's going to be a timeout. We're going to take one with them. You're listening to CatchItLive.com's High School Basketball Game of the Week presented by Southern States of Milford. We'll be back after this.
Looking for a great place to catch all the NFL action this Sunday? Gather your friends and get to Abbott's Grill and see all the games with our NFL Sunday ticket on 17 screens, including the highlight games of the day on our projection screen. Special game day menu includes pork tacos, nachos, cheesesteaks, steamed shrimp and crab fries, plus freshly shucked oysters for only 50 cents each. Beer specials and a $5 Make It Your Way Bloody Mary bar guarantee you won't go thirsty. Not to mention, we always have a great selection of craft beers on tap. Abbott's Grill, your best bet for Sunday football.
And we're back live at the Governor's Challenge at the Wycomico Youth and Civic Center in Salisbury, Maryland. Milford trails 36-40 against the Westminster Owls. Harris dribbling the ball, top of the key. Gets it back to Wilson. Back to Harris. Back to Hanser. Hanser shoots. No good. Rebounded by Parker and out of his hands. In the hands of number 42, Ryan Gomes. He just re-entered again. 3:43 third quarter. Back to Kearns. Back to Myers, playing a lot of minutes. Back to Myers. Throws back to Kern. Back to number 15. Back to Clifton on the far side. Tries to throw it inside to Gomes, and he could not control it. And that's Harris back the other way against number 15. Curray. And that's a personal foul. Elbow. Lule enters back. Curray to the bench. Hanser inbounds it to Harris. He attempts the shot, no good. Rebounded, Lulay. And he tried to get the ball to number 5, Darius Clifton, in the front court and could not. Milford, a player, put their hand up. Ball went out of bounds on Milford. So Westminster retains possession. Number 42 on the wing. Gets it back inside to Myers. Back to Clifton with the shot. The put back by Gomes. Too strong. Rebounded by Parker. He throws it the other way to Hanser. He attempts the layup. No good. Rebounded by Gomes for Westminster. He gets it back. Believe that's Lulay. He loses it. 2:33. Westminster 40, Milford 36.
Hey everybody, Jim Weller here. I've cut my prices on trailers. Come on in and see me now.
Harris. And that was Hanser with a rebound. He goes inside. Shot no good. Wilson with the ball. Back to Harris. Back to Wilson. And it was stolen. Clifton gets it to Kern for the layup. 42-36. 2:03. Back the other way, dribbling the ball inside. No good. Rebounded by Parker. He has the ball. Now he's in the corner. Tries to get it to Wilson. He does. Back to Harris. It was a back to Hanser. And gets it inside. Believe that was Parker with the 2 points. 42-38. Minute 32 in the third quarter. Kern with the ball. He's looking inside to Myers. Myers has it. Now gets it into Gomes on the wing. Back to Kern. Back to Gomes. Gomes passes it right back to Kern. Myers with the jumper and the bucket. (44-38). 58 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Wilson with the ball, stolen by Lulay. He could not maintain the ball.
BringMeGas.com. Propane tanks delivered directly to your grill. BringMeGas.com.
Gather at the grill for $6 specialty burgers Monday night, Abbott's Grill in the Milford Riverwalk Shopping Center.
Harris getting ready to inbound it. Hanser's on the floor. Wilson. Now Wilson going to the bench. Jensen just entered. And Parker. Harker back to Hanser. Inside. Gets it to Jensen. He loses it. Kern with a turnover. He gets it inside and could not convert. Clifton with the rebound and the 2 points. 46-38. 32 seconds. Harris. Top of the key. Sets. Shoots. And he gets the basket. Non-shooting foul, though. Inbounded by Jensen. Back inside, and that was Harris. As that last foul on Harris, he wasn't in the act of shooting when the foul was committed, so it was a non-shooting foul. Then it was inbounded by Jensen. Now, Milford at the free throw line, 21 seconds. I believe that's number 23, Harris. Now Ellis, he goes back to the bench. Short breather for Myers. He got about 15 seconds, and that's about it. Myers with the rebound for Westminster. They have the lead 46 to 38, 20 seconds. Gomes dribbles, gives it to Clifton inside, drives to the hoop and gets the foul.
Hey everybody, Jim Weller here, and the deals are strong at Weller's. Come on in and see me before the end of the year.
Clifton, 15 seconds. Bounces the ball, releases it, and his first one's good. On court number 2, they're in the third period. 125, Woodbridge 31, the Washington Jaguars 35. Clifton with his second attempt, and he gets that one too. 15 seconds. Inbounded from Parker to Harris. Harris has the ball. Should be the last shot. End of the third quarter. You're listening to CatchItLive.com's high school basketball game of the week. We'll be back after this.
Opportunities this new year holds. If you have a business and you would like to see what Catch It Live could do for you, give me a call, Jim Weller, at 302-337-7300, or shoot me an email at jim@wellers.com, and let's get together and see what Catch It Live can do for you. Today's game sponsors are Weller's Utility Trailers in Bridgeville, Walls Service Center in Milford, Abbott's Grill in Milford, Satterfield and Ryan, Fitzgerald Salvage and Recycling, Wireless Zone in Milford, Harrington, and Middletown, Southern States of Milford, BringMeGas.com, and Weller's Clearance Center. A big thank you to all our sponsors. Enjoy today's game.
And we're back. It's underway in the fourth period. 48-39. Milford with the ball. Dribbles, loses it. And that was Harris. Kern with the layup. Harris with the ball. And that's a foul. I believe that's against Clifton. As the third period just concludes, on court number 2, Washington 37, Woodbridge 33. Inbounded from Manzo to Harris. Harris back to Manzo. Hands are in the corner. On the left side. Top of the key now, Manzo. He attempts a shot. Too strong. Rebounded by number 42, Gomes. Kern with the ball. Throws it back inside to Myers. He shoots a three-pointer. No good. Didn't even hit the rim. Harris getting ready to inbound it. He does. Manzo has it. 50-39, 6:53. That's a three-pointer by Hanser. No good. Now we're back the other way. Kern with another layup. No good. Clifton with the rebound. His shot no good. Gomes with his rebound. No good. And that was rebounded from Milford back the other way. Manzo. There's a player hurt. And that's Shymi Hanser. Senior guard. 6 foot, number 22. He's going to the bench. Wilson back. Inbounds it to Manzo. Manzo has the ball. Wilson dribbles. That's Harris. On the left side, back to Manzo, top of the key, dribbling the ball. Back in the corner, the left corner, throws it up. And that was a big bucket by Harris. That was a three-pointer. 42-50. Westminster with the lead. We're in the fourth quarter. Under 6 minutes remaining. Ellis gets the ball inside, and he gets the bucket. Harris gets it back to Manzo. He dribbles. He's on the perimeter now. He dishes it back to Wilson. Throws it inside. I believe that's a foul against Westminster.
BringMeGas.com. Propane tanks delivered directly to your grill. BringMeGas.com.
Gather at the grill for $6 specialty burgers Monday night. Abbott's Grill in the Milford Riverwalk Shopping Center.
And Ryan Gomes going to bench for Westminster. Dalton Myers replaces him. Manzo inbounds it to Harris. He launches it. No good. Too strong. Ellis with important rebound. 10-point lead for Westminster. Back to Kern. Shoots in the corner on this right side. No good. Rebounded by Harris. He goes back the other way. He loses it. Out of bounds. 5:17. 52-42. Milford, they trail. Manzo inbounds it to Parker. Harris, top of the key. Back to Manzo. Back to Wilson. Back inside. And the 2 points. Kern dribbles. Dumps it to Myers. He controls it. Recovered it. It's between his legs. And Kern loses it. Inbounded back to Manzo. Wilson inbounded it. Shot attempted. 2 points. And that was Harris. And Westminster, they want a timeout. No. They wanted one. It looked like they did not give them one. Now they're finally going to... Reminds me of the first game with Coach Townsend against Sussex Central. He was screaming he wanted a timeout to the officials as he was taking on the Milford Bucks. And after about a minute and all his yelling, they finally granted him one. And the coach, Steve Burns, for the Westminster Owls, he's going to need a megaphone, I guess, for the officials. As we have another game going on at the same time. And they're in the fourth quarter. 5:42. Washington 41. The Woodbridge Raiders 35. So a lot going on at the Wycomico Youth and Civic Center at the Governor's Challenge in Salisbury, Maryland. And Milford, they're ready. 4:34 coming out of the Westminster timeout. Myers getting ready to inbound it for Westminster. Throws it inside. That's Clifton. Kern now gets the ball. Pushes it up. And he gets the layup. Manzo inbounds it. He's looking for his man Harris. Harris in the corner. Dribbles inside. In the lane. I believe he's fouled by number 15, Correa. 54-46, 4:15. Westminster with the lead against the Milford Bucks. Harris with the free throw. Bends his knees. Attempts the shot, and the first one's good. Another important basket. Correa going to the bench. Lule re-enters for Westminster. Harris with his second shot does not get the roll. Alice with the rebound for the Owls. Throws it back the other way. Clifton to Kern inside with another layup. No good, but Clifton got the rebound and the bucket. 56-47. Harris attempts a three-pointer and he gets it. 56-50. That was a big one. The 3:55 mark in the fourth quarter. Kern pushes it in the front court. He loses the ball. Manzo had it, but the official, they're calling a foul. As the head coach for Westminster, Steve Burns, standing up very close to the court. And Myers throws it inside to Ellis. Ellison, 56-50. 3:43 in the fourth. Allison bends his knees. And now they're finally ready. And the first one's good. Got the roll. Waiting for the officials to set. Allison. His second one's good. 57-50. Extend their lead. It's 58. So 3:37. Shot by Harris, no good. Rebounded by Wilson. Went off of him. And Parker could not recover it. But the officials say it went off the Westminster jersey. Harris gets it back to Manzo. That's a three-pointer. Nothing but net. Now B.J. Joseph gets near the court, standing up as he was sitting down. Myers inbounds it to Kern. Now we're going the other way. He pushes it. Dribbles. He's at midcourt. Looking for Myers. 58-53. 3:15. We're in the fourth. See, that was a foul on Parker. And officials trying to sort everything out. On court number 2, the Woodbridge Raiders 37. The Washington Jaguars 44. Under 4 minutes in that contest. And it's going to be Bucks ball. Wilson, he's getting ready to inbound it. And now the officials still concurring with one another. So both games stoppage of play. You have Washington taking on the Woodbridge Raiders, 44-37, 3:54. And the officials talking with one another on court number 2. On court number 1, the same thing. A lot of confusion. I'm glad I don't have their job. That's a tough one. And B.J. Joseph, he's trying to listen into their conversation. Has his hands on the hips. And Steve Burns trying to listen. He's the head coach for Westminster. Still talking with one another. Now on court number 2, that game started back. 44-37, 3:46. And now, finally, Dalton Myers at the free throw line attempts the shot. No good. Rebounded by Harris. He's back the other way. He attempts the shot. Basket no good, but a foul on Westminster. And I guess the officials were trying to sort out who was supposed to be at the free throw line for Westminster. And they stolen by Milford. I believe that was Harris. He got the rebound and the bucket, 58-57. And Westminster, they won another timeout. We're going to take one with them. You're listening to CatchItLive.com's High School Basketball Game of the Week. We'll be back after this.
Jim Weller here for Catch It Live, and I'm so excited about all the opportunities this new year holds. If you have a business and you would like to see what Catch It Live could do for you, give me a call, Jim Weller, at 302-337-7300, or shoot me an email at jim@wellers.com, and let's get together and see what Catch It Live can do for you. Today's game sponsors are Weller's Utility Trailers in Bridgeville, Walls Service Center in Milford, Abbott's Grill in Milford, Satterfield and Ryan, Fitzgerald Salvage and Recycling, Wireless Zone in Milford, Harrington, and Middletown, Southern States of Milford, BringMeGas.com, and Weller's Clearance Center. A big thank you to all our sponsors. Enjoy today's game.
And we're back to the action. Coming out of the Westminster timeout, Kern pushes up the ball. He loses it out of bounds. But I believe they called a foul on Manzo before the ball went out. That's what they did. Manzo with the personal. 58-57, 2:49.
Today's Wireless Connection brought to you by Wireless Zone, with 3 locations in Milford, Harrington, and Middletown.
Kern with the free throw. Bends his knees. Throws it up. And it's no good. Rebounded by Myers. Key performers for Milford in the second half. Tykees Harris for the Westminster Owls has to be Dalton Myers. Without him, they would not be clinging to the 58-57 lead. And he's back at the free throw line. Myers, he's a senior. He's showing that leadership. He's 6'7". And now the officials once again talking with one another. Now Myers is taking his time, bends his knees, bounces the ball, throws it up. He's got a sweet stroke. 59-57. And Harris, he's getting instructions by B.J. Joseph. And Myers converts. And Harris, now he's ready. Harris has the ball on the left side. Throws it to the right wing. And that's Wilson with a bucket. 60-59. 2:26 fourth period. And both games going on at the same time. It's a track meet, but Washington 48, Woodbridge the home team 37, 3:05 remaining in that contest. This contest 2:26. Kern back at the line, bends his knees, and his first attempt no good. Kern bends his knee. Good. 64-62. Correa loses the ball. Rebounded by Wilson. Back to Manzo. Throws it back to Wilson.